Hey Libra, welcome to Soul Embers. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me today. I hope you're all well and feeling amazing. So as we come close to the end of another year, I'm sure many of you are reflecting or taking stock of where you're at or where you would have liked to be by now. And so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a reading that covers the next 3 months. You know, this is a great time to reset, to recenter, to reassess, do away with all the things that haven't worked for you so you can move into the new year feeling a little bit more motivated or with direction. So we'll also be looking at what kind of opportunities to embrace based on the current collective and most dominant energies. And I'm hoping that by the end of this reading, you're feeling a little bit more positive about the year ahead, or you're feeling more positive, not a little bit more positive and empowered about what 2023 will bring for you, with direction and purpose. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Andrea. Everything you guys need to know about me, the channel, you can find that information on our website. The link's in the description box below, where you can also book personal readings if you're interested, or a discovery session. If you'd like to have a chat, I'd love to connect with you, as well as other sessions, other coaching that I do. So check it out, guys. And let's jump into it and see what is going on with Libra over the next 3 months. What are the messages for the Libras that I'm connecting with? What messages do we have for Libra? Let's have a look and see. One more card for Libra. Do we have one more card? Interesting. One of the water signs had these 2 cards as well. I don't remember which one it was though. Which one was it? Don't remember. All right. So it looks like something's on your mind at the moment. When it comes to a specific situation. I think, Libra, you're getting ready to make a decision, or you've already made the decision. And I always say the person that makes the decision to go in a different direction always carries the weight of that decision, whether it be a little bit of self-doubt as to whether they made the right decision, or whether it be a little bit of guilt about some of the things they have to sacrifice, or let's say leave behind because it doesn't serve the new path. So some of the things that you might be sacrificing could be hobbies, could be certain people, let's say, or things that you're engaged in at work. It could be a variety or all, right? So I feel that you are about to make the decision. You're weighing up what you need to leave behind you in the year ahead in order to pursue something of more, I guess, depth for you. That's what I'm getting. You're looking for a deeper sense of connection and a deeper sense of fulfillment. You're looking back at the year that's been, I feel, Libra, and you are a little bit underwhelmed with how you feel about certain situations. So in November, you'll find yourself reaching out and speaking to the people that you can trust. Spirit is encouraging this. You are starting to attract soulmates to connect with. So really reaching out and discussing this with people that will not judge you. There are certain people in your life that you can possibly turn to, that you can have these discussions with. And if you don't, there is always, people that are on that same wavelength, that are on the path that you want to pursue, that you can connect with, that will give you the, the opportunity to have discussions that will open your mind and give you inspiration moving forward. So it looks like November is a time where you start to really dive into what lies ahead for you. How does this new journey that you want to go on, or this decision, how does this unfold? What's involved with it? If you are thinking about, you know, if something has happened and a decision's been made that has, you know, taken you away, that has kind of caused a breakup, let's say, looking into the future, having these discussions with people that have experienced this and how they moved on, you know, is highly recommended. It will help open the path. And then as you move into December, there is this weight that you're carrying about what the future brings for you, what the future brings for this connection, what the future brings for the connections that you are deciding need to be let go of for you to pursue something new. It depends on your situation. But Spirit's message is there is no need to worry about this. The universe has got you. So you're aligning with your path, Libra, and it's natural to worry about how you're going to, I guess, undertake change, how you're going to show up for yourself with change, how you're going to manage loss of, you know, things that you were previously a very big part of your life. And then as you shift out of November and you move into January, the message here is when you love yourself, you'll attract love into your life. So it seems that there is this realization in November and December that, you know, perhaps you're not able to make the type of emotional connection that you're looking for because there's some healing that needs to take place, or you're attracting the same type of people, that you're attracting the same type of outcomes, and you can't ignore this anymore, Libra. You realize that the journey that you need to take and the relationship that you need to cultivate is the one you have with yourself, so that you can actually match the energy of the person and the experience you want to have in romantic relationships, right? When you love yourself, you will attract love into your life. I feel that in this instance, it's not that about whether you love yourself, you attract what you love you attract love into your life. I think in this instance, it's about if you want to be loved a certain way, are you matching the energy of what's going to attract that? And it's about focusing on what matters most to you and identifying, you know, what is important to you in relationships, that, you know, really identifying those and then seeing how you measure up to being the person you want to date, right? Or the person the kind of friend you want to attract, or the kind of respect and recognition that you want to have within the workplace. So it depends on the situation here. So we have realizations. We have, I guess, November is all about coming to terms with the reality of certain situations and feeling disheartened and underwhelmed by the way certain things have unfolded, and then, you know, experiencing the feelings that come with the reality check, you know, that, and then thinking about where to from here. That causes enough worry for you. I get that. And then moving into the new year with, you know, some, I guess, feeling that enlightenment, understanding what's going on here, having clarity on what needs to be done and where the gaps need to be filled in. So it's a beautiful time, even if it is an uncertain one, okay? But let's break this down and see what this is about. Two more cards for the beautiful Libras that I'm connecting with. What are the messages that we have for Libra? What are the messages that we have for Libra? yeah, okay, I see. I'm telling you, one of the water signs had very, very similar cards to this. All right, so you want to bring something to life. Something needs to be brought back to life. That's what this is about. And whether this be a reconciliation or whether this be a fresh start with certain people, a group of people, about you reconnecting with a cause or you reconnecting with yourself. A cause, and you reconnecting with certain people I feel that you may have neglected in the year that's been, allows you to reconnect with what matters most to you, basically. So it's about taking stock of things. It's about, recalibrating, resetting that inner compass so that you can have direction as to what matters most, and weigh up what the options are for you moving forward. So November is about having those discussions in regenerating it, bringing things back to life. And if this has to do with a relationship, I feel that you will come to terms with, the fact that maybe circumstances have caused you to focus on everything that went wrong, and maybe you were both showing up to every single argument. Well, November is going to be a time where you learn to choose your battles based on the outcome that you want, realizing that with every argument that you have or every disagreement, petty arguments, lots of those I'm getting, but with every argument that you have, does it really align with the outcome that you want? If you want to be in a peaceful, harmonious relationship where there is excitement, are those arguments aligning with that purpose? So it's about really identifying what's gone wrong here and then shifting your focus. Aligning yourself with people. If it doesn't have to do with an intimate relationship, maybe disengaging from friendships and relationships that cause a lot of drama. They don't align with the kind of relationships or the kind of friendships that you want to keep. So realizing this has you feeling that worry in December about letting go, releasing the control, allowing things to unfold organically. This is something that you feel could take you down a path that is going to cause further heartache, take you further away from what you want to achieve. So the change in the wind, you know that the decisions you're making are going to cause some kind of are going to cause some kind of disturbance. It's going to shift. The relationships are going to shift. The relationship is going to shift. And as a result, people will react based on their perception of what's going on. So you can feel the storm is coming. And the message I have for you is now's not the time to get out there and, engage in the argument. It's time to take shelter for now. It's time to disengage. Allow people to, become familiar, to get used to the changes that are happening. Allow them to feel the uncertainty about the friendship or the relationship or the newfound you, based on those decisions. They will also take time. And by taking this approach and giving it space, what it also gives you, Libra, is an opportunity to see whether or not they align with this new approach that you're taking or they don't. And if not, maybe they're one of the ones that need to be let go of. And that's where the worry is coming in. So can you see how it works? But we have some fantastic news, because by January, you are feeling so empowered. Your self-worth you're building and cultivating your self-worth. You're feeling more confident. You're feeling you have more direction. You feel that you're building a strong foundation. You feel that you are receiving the respect, the acknowledgement that you have been searching for. You are feeling on top of the world, milk and honey, So overall, what I'm getting here, if this has to do with an intimate relationship, change is not easy for you if you're making the change. Imagine how the other party perceives it, allowing it the space that it needs for them to adjust and not show up to every argument is exactly what is needed for it to, work through that test. Because by January, no matter what the outcome is, you will be happy with how you showed up, Libra. It's a good story here, right? And if this has to do with other aspects of your life, it's the same thing. You are aligning with the person that you want to be. You are aligning with the people, the tribe, the soulmates that you want to attract, networking with the people that will get you to where you need to get to, setting those strong foundations. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, let's break this down and have a look and see let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's dig a little bit deeper. One more card. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. One more. Yeah, yep. Okay. So it feels like it's definitely the end of, we've got the world here, okay? And I just want you to know that right now it might not seem this way, but there is success here. This is successful completion. This is you having earned the rewards. It is a successful completion and closure of whatever the matter at hand is. So even if you don't feel it right now, just stick with it, Libra, because what we have here is you aligning with what it is that your true calling is, whether it is aligning with the true soulmate or forming the right type of connection with the current soulmate that you're with, or aligning with the right people and the right career that will offer you the fulfillment that you're looking for by both giving and receiving, right, on this new journey. But this is definitely about a brand new beginning. You've made this decision, and right now it might seem scary. It may have been a decision that was also out of your control. You might not have been the one making it, but this is the opportunity that you have been waiting for, even if it doesn't seem that way. This is about creation and fortune. This is a very fertile time for you. This soil is very fertile. Think about the seeds that you're planting. Think about what is it? What is it that you want to see growth in? This is the time. This is why this is happening, right? In November, it is the time for you to plant those seeds of what you want to receive. You allow yourself to lean into your intuition and inspiration, and it'll bring you fortune and happiness. So that's the kind of message that I'm getting here. If you can lean into that inspiration, oh my gosh. If you allow yourself to tune into your intuition, it will inspire you with what the next steps need to be in November. So we have some very conflicting emotions here. We have both opportunity and an ending. I'm happy, but I'm sad, right? And isn't it beautiful to be human like that? To know that even though I'm feeling crappy today, I can see the opportunities that lie ahead. I think that's amazing. I love this energy. And I feel that in December, what's going to happen is there's going to be, you're going to make careful decisions. This is about being a lot more analytical for you. You know the storm is coming. You are worried about the changes that are happening. If you choose to, kind of there's a change in the wind, the storm is coming. So if you choose to take shelter, it'll be because you want to be, exercise vigilance and discretion, observe and discern, right? So making calculated decisions about whether or not not calculated decisions, seeing things for what they really are. Not just through words, but through action. And it's the beginning of you making the best decisions for yourself that allow you to feel happy and fulfilled through exercising self-care, self-love. And self-love isn't only about bubble baths and etc., right? And meditation and yoga. All of that is part of it. But it's also about making decisions that allow us to be true to ourselves. And that's what's happening in December. And then in January, you will feel it will happen so organically for you, Libra. You'll be able to really embrace the Queen of Swords energy, where you have learned your lesson, you level up and you step into this beautiful Queen's energy. I mean, you're not a princess anymore. You have, you are now mature enough, emotionally mature enough to see that there are some things that you stand for that you need to stand up for. And part of standing up for those things means you're standing up for yourself. That speaking your mind respectfully isn't always received well from the receiver's point of view, but is necessary to maintain your standard and to allow others to see whether or not they want to be part of that. So it isn't always easy to see people walk away from us when we don't align, but it's much better that for us to not walk away from our true selves. So that's a kind of energy that I'm getting for you. It's also really embracing the fact that, I won't allow anybody to manipulate me anymore. I won't allow anything to, I'm getting the energy of play the guilt card. I won't let anyone guilt me into this anymore. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. So overall, this is a fabulous reading. I'll pull out one more card for you, Libra, to close this off. And if this reading is helpful or it resonates, comment below, guys. I love reading your comments. It helps me connect with your energy, and I use that for future readings. So what's the final message that Spirit has for the Libras that I'm connecting with? The heart of the matter, there is more going on that meets the eye. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And this is the realization that you're having. There is more to what is going on here. There is a reason why there has been this shift. Okay, there is a reason why things have gone off the path that you were hoping for, and that things feel so up in the air. There is more at play here, and it is for your greater good. As long as you drop your energy into your intuition and allow for it to give you the inspiration so you can plant the seeds for your success. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Libra.